Holy heck. I'm still relatively free to play, at least. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, we're in, like, literally go mode right now. And I have only played this one other time before, so... let me see if I can find, like, a parasol or whatever. Chocobo girl, gotcha. I'd be all over that. You know there's gonna be a lot of clones of it, right? You know there's gonna be a ton of clones of Uma Musume hitting the market. Stone is not a very good ability for it. Ice is whatever. Clean is good. Want to try it, but you just started Blue Archive? I tried it before Blue Archive came out, so... Oops. Why did I... Well, Chocobo Racing GP failed for a number of reasons, one of which was Square Enix wanted to be like, yeah, we want an esport instead of let's make a fun game instead. Chocobo's like, Teo. Yeah. Tokai Teo. Teo-o. I have clean, this is fine. I don't like how not health I have because I'm intelligent. Frostbite Tigressa, I can't do the raid run thing right now because I can't pause, but thank you so much for that raid. I will run response momentarily. I don't know why the shout-out didn't work either. But thank you so much for that raid! Yoko, what is up? Hi, hello. If I were capable of pausing, I would in run response. I will very, very soon. But thank you so much for that raid. I appreciate it. Yes, that worked fine for you. For you, yeah. You suggested it. I appreciate it. Why did I... Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. I hope whatever you were streaming treated you well. As soon as I beat this boss, I will absolutely, run response, but I can't pause in a boss fight in this game for some reason. But how are you? What were you up to today? This is not going well either. There we go. Alright, for real this time. Thank you so much for the raid! Magical sparrows in my chat room, gather around. Frostbite, hey Gressa, thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a great stream. I hope, when I'm presuming you were streaming MLB, the show treated you well. I'm alright given the circumstances outside of stream. I hope you had a great stream. I hope you're having a great time zone. Thank you so much for choosing to raid into this amongst the sea of channels on this website from the bottom of my heart. I do appreciate it. But welcome in, everybody. My name is Dove, pronouns are she, they. I am a retro RPG enthusiast and professional red mage. I do a little bit of everything: challenge runs, shufflers, randomizers, the occasional first play, and more. If you like your Final Fantasies shaken, not stirred, feel free to hit the follow button. I have anonymous follows on, no pressure, no callouts, but feel free to poke in and say hello. Did win your game 4-3. Very nice, very nice. And Jade, thank you so much for the 10 stream streak. I appreciate that support as well. And Yoko, thank you for the suggestion on the raid. I very much appreciate all of it. But yeah, we're doing a solo archipelago right now. And we're in go mode for Kirby, and then we just have Super Metroid left. All I have to do is beat, I just have to beat Dragon and, Ridley. I think I'm good now. Willie, what is up? Hi, hello. How are you doing? We are, in fact, in go mode. I'm gonna do this also to see if, like, my bot is working or not. There we go. Okay, so that one worked. Don't know why it wasn't working otherwise, but hey. Gotta say, I know for a fact that guy doesn't have anything. Yeah, for some reason it's not detecting Frostbite, but thank you again for that raid. I do appreciate it. I gave you a big shout out instead and use the Twitch one. But I hope the circumstances outside of stream get better. I hope you have a good time zone going forward. And I do very much appreciate the raid. Thank you, thank you. Also, Willie, I hope you're having a good time zone today yourself. I hope everybody is having a good time zone. I want to say it was the fire enemies that gave me clean before. I'm going into acro though, so like... stone is actually a pretty good one to have. Well, that isn't a good start for it. You're really high up now just to spite me, aren't you? But yeah, right now I'm just doing a solo archipelago because I'm shifting from weekend to weekday streams. So it basically is just 2 stream weeks taped together in a trench coat. There we go. Hot, sticky, sore, but chillin'. It's humid. A little bit here, too. We've had weird, like, flash storms out of nowhere. Like, biblical amounts of rain and hail the last couple of days, but only for, like, a few minutes at a time. Secretly 3 red mages in a trench coat. No, secretly I'm 87 sparrows in a trench coat. The trench coat happens to be red and it came with a cool hat. Okay, so it's Poncon and DDD. About to say I'll settle for Parasol, that's fine too. Parasol works better for DDD anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that to double hit. There we go. I did not think I got that double hit, so it's fine. Damn, I missed. Why couldn't I dash there? Like, just Kirby just would not move for whatever reason. And now the guys are just like not spawning. There we go. Just gonna do a little dance with my umbrella in this darkness evaporating, which is definitely how darkness works. Now where is my clown thing? It's gonna be in World 3 just because it's the last one. Never mind, okay, we're good. Darkness is a liquid, according to Kirby's Dreamland 3. Let's beat up a penguin guy. How darkness works, yeah, right? That was greed. You fall upon my umbrella. This is a really good emo, by the way. Is that a Whooper taking notes? Yep. Oh, you stopped way shorter than you normally would. Cool. Let me go heal, take on Dark Matter, Zero, and whatever we called Zero's weird detached disembodied eyeball. And then just bap him again for good measure. Whee. Let me heal up really quick. That was really quick. And then we're good to go for Super Metroid. Anyway, for the cheat sheet that I did post in the Discord for Uma Musume, I do hope that helps people. I hope it helps. It certainly helped me. When the cards started falling into place, quite literally. Why did I... I'm intelligent. I'm taking a lot of hits on Dark Matter I don't want to take either. Oh, and I'm getting some really bad patterns. Getting this attack is just not good in general. I am only going into 0 with 6 hits, which means summoning Gooey is no longer an option. Means I actually have to try here. You're gonna dash. You're gonna fake dash too. Yeah, no, I'm good to go at this point. I have a lot of health. I have plasma. Like I could probably beat Super Metroid right now and save this for last. I don't need to, nor do I want to. Super Metroid being last just feels fitting. I'm not getting a lot of hits in because I'm playing like a coward. You can wand bap the little blood discs here. I don't recommend relying on it, but you can. Okay, I haven't taken a hit and I'm at health. Oh, you came in low. Damn, I just lost a gamble. I am not getting a lot of hits in because I'm playing so bad. It hasn't even been that long since I played. I know like my last 5 Archipelagos have been Kingdom Hearts 2. It doesn't mean I'm like that bad at all my other games. You cannot wand bap the mini dark matters. Well, speaking of the wand bap. If you position really well, you get a ton of free hits after that attack. Okay, I'm good. Brain is stored in the eye. Few loose circles. GG. Oh, I don't have the text client up. Not that do we need the tracker at this point? Like, do we actually need the text tracker at this point? One of my OOT scales was here. Yeah, all I care about is Metroid, which I don't think I'm not even 100% sure I have anything for. Yeah, just one super missile, that was it. Bunch of cool stuff for Kingdom Hearts though. One of my ice creams, one of my beast claws, a few keyblades, like 4 keyblades. Air combo plus, which is marked as progression for some reason. So yeah, Super Metroid was already in go mode. I just chose to do it in a different order. Although finishing this would have been pretty cool, I guess. Sky, wake up. Just because the music is chill doesn't mean you can sleep. We're still playing video games. Does feel good to like go straight into just Super Metroid. Now, granted, I think I had like anything I'm missing at this point is self-contained, but I don't think I'm missing anything important. I have plasma, I have screw attack, space jump, Varia, gravity, charge, ice, and like a bunch of missiles and power bombs and supers. Like I think I'm just set, like in general. I don't know how much I have, but it's a fair bit. I love Otto's drawings of the friends here. Like look at that choo-choo. That's so cute. Little tiny bird. Little tiny bird. That is a cute little tiny bird. We actually never did that level. We never did Pitch Mama. Little tiny bird. Kirby. That is like a really cute Kirby. That is like... It's like that kinda. Friends! There's Pitch Mama. I love this ending, I really do. That was a super cute Kirby, yeah. Like, even with only taking a half day on Sunday, I'm still, like, on pace to finish this with just, like... Because tomorrow I want to finish my solo 4-job fiesta. And then Thursday, the capstone, possibly finishing my A-side. So, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Like, we're on pace to go into next week, business as usual, with a new thing. Which is a surprise. Mostly because I haven't planned out all the details yet. There's a 78%. Let's go. Because that means I have some of my own stuff. I did all those. There's probably just like some one-ups or whatever. I've done all those. Done all those. Done all those. So why is it only 78%? That is such a question. Yeah, we don't need the text tracker at this point. There's one game left in its go mode, so... Gonna close that. I am also preemptively going to do a thing in Task Manager, but I'm also going to, like, open this at the same time. Details go way down here. It's not as down as I thought. And that. These two things can go into the Shadow Realm. And we can open Metroid. I really should learn how to run these things locally. Princess Envy, thank you so much for the raid. Magical Sparrows in my chat room. Guests of the Carnelian Sparrow, gather round. I expected YouTube would have loaded faster than this, but that's fine. This is a bit ominous for a raid. How about... There we go. Welcome in, everybody, from Princess Envy's stream. Spectrum Brands, Princess Envy, Pigletish. Hello, hello. Heroic Seam, I'm sorry if I butchered that. Music Psych Fan, hello, hello. Tree Fox, hello, hello. Anyone else around lurking or otherwise? Thank you so much for the raid. I hope whatever you were doing in retro is treating you well. Thank you so much for trusting your community here amongst the sea of channels on this website. From the bottom of my heart, I do appreciate it. Thanks for all these follows. Sounds like Pyro. Oh, Pyro Exeme. Okay. Well then, hello. Welcome. Welcome in, everybody. Playing A Link to the Past rando, and it was unhinged. That sounds about right. But welcome in, everybody. My name is Dove, pronouns are she, they. I am a retro RPG enthusiast and professional red mage. I do a little bit of everything. Challenge runs, shufflers, randos, the occasional first play, and more. If you'd like your Final Fantasy sunny side up with a side of toast, feel free to hit the follow button. I have anonymous follows on as demonstrated at this point. No pressure, no call-outs, but feel free to poke in and say hello. Let me give you one right back. I love ALTTP rando. There was one in this archipelago, but I finished it already. But yes, welcome in. We are doing a solo archipelago, which is basically a bunch of randos in a trench coat that all have each other's items. Is the long and short of it. And Spectrum suggested... Oops, there we go. Spectrum suggested me as a person to raid so you can make new trans friends. That is me, I am trans friends. We call a fembe non-binary trans femme. That's very close to... That's actually not inaccurate for me. I am trans, but also like not like... fully femme. I am still very fluid in NB myself, but I'm a trans bird. I'm just a bird. That's really all you need to know. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're doing a solo archipelago. We're in the tail end of it. We're in go mode in the last game of 7. You get it? Yeah, you're just a cat. Exactly. See, you got it. Just a bird is a vibe. Yep. You but fish is also a vibe. Realistically, gender is just like a thing. I guess it's a scam to sell more bathrooms. Anyway, let's get all this text crawl out of the way because I'm receiving a bunch of stuff. I haven't played this one in a hot minute either. Love the Final Fantasy vibe. Yeah, Final Fantasy is your jam. Hell yeah. My claim to fame is Final Fantasy challenge runs, which is really an excuse for me to play Final Fantasy over and over again. I have not done a lot of challenge runs this year, but I have done a lot. I've done 3 no sphere grid style playthroughs of Final Fantasy X, Magic Only FF7, Rainbow Materia, Monochrome Materia. I do the 4-job fiesta in Final Fantasy V every year. I've done technically 4 solo job, not solo, but like single job playthroughs of Final Fantasy I. I play a lot of tactics. It is really just an excuse for me to play Final Fantasy over and over again. That's how I spent my teenage years, so now I'm doing it on Twitch.television. I am extremely hyped, a very normal amount for the Tactics Remaster, very normal. Definitely don't have a running bit with me and Loverish asking if it's September yet. Not at all, you have no proof. One day you'll play through a Final Fantasy game. Will you do it with a controller or with a bass guitar? That is the real question. I think I can safely turn on ice now. Gonna like it here? We'll get along just fine. Absolutely. Good question. I think the style of bass guitar playing for controls in a Final Fantasy is a little more conducive. Just because, like, turn-based RPG. So, like, I guess it's less ironic of a question than I thought. Okay, this way leads out to Meridia. Let's go front side. Why not? Anyway, we are, like, just in go mode here. Like... I've been obsessed. I've been on a Kingdom Hearts kick lately, and I've been obsessed with KH2's randomizer. Since I have the Steam version, it plays really well, and I loved the randomizer when I tried to throw it together for the PS2 version a couple of times. I think the hardest challenge I've done to date is no Sphere Grid, no Summon Final Fantasy X. The funnest challenge I did was Black Coffee Chrono Cross, which is basically just a laundry list of rules, and it was a lot of fun. I've done a challenge run of most of the series. I've not done one for 2 or 3. Technically haven't done one for 4 yet either. Somehow think I'm not actually going to Meridia this way. FF9 rando I want to try as well. The only FF randos I've done are technically 1 at this point. 4, 5, and 6. And 6. I wanted to try the FF8 rando too because I've watched Eyes on B do that and it looked a lot of fun. I got one way to show me where to go. It's that way. Nice to meet you, but spoons have disappeared, so you're gonna lurk. Absolutely. Get some good rest. Lurk well. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Did I still want to try the Kinemon? Yeah, absolutely. I absolutely want to do that at some point, too. That would technically constitute a challenge run in my book. So, yes, I very much want to, because from what I've watched of Rish and Hannah do it, it looks really, really fun. Gonna do some post-stream care? Absolutely. If people need to vanish for stream care, absolutely do so. Get up, stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, stay hydrated, take your meds if you need to, rest well if you're going to. My brain is like, I want to complete the thing I do, because I say that every time I run ads, of which I'm really close to. But yeah, no, I am a big proponent of the raid and run myself, so like, don't worry about it. But it is very nice to meet you. Hope to catch you on your side of the tracks one of these days. And thanks again for the raid. I very, very much appreciate it. I think Tactics will be your first playthrough since the remake is coming. I am excited a normal amount. An absolute normal amount for that remaster. You know, in the same way that I like Final Fantasy, a normal, healthy amount. Happy to bring the community. I appreciate it, thank you. I'm like horrendous at showing gratitude in any meaningful capacity a lot of the time. But I really do appreciate every iota of support that people throw my way. I very much appreciate. I need a map of Meridia because I am still horrendous at navigating this place. And I also haven't played Super Metroid in the hottest of minute. Because it was broken in Archipelago for such a long time. I want to say this is just a return node anyway. Yeah. So, like, when I do run ads, I am gonna have to go find a map of this place again. When Archipelago 0.6.2 dropped, I had been informed that Super Metroid wasn't working properly in, like, large multis, which made me sad because I had planned a 20-game Archipelago, solo Archipelago at the time, for my birthday. And then it broke, and I was the big sad, and I haven't been able to play it until, like, about now-ish. It's probably been fixed longer than that, but... Oh, right, I can't... Yeah, I'm gonna need a map. But while I'm doing that, it is capitalism. So yeah, the Toho music can come back. For people that are new from any of the raids so far today, I run 3 minutes every hour just to get rid of pre-rolls, but I don't play anything during that time because I don't like the whole fear of missing out thing. So it's a great opportunity to stand up, stretch your legs, get something to eat or drink, stay hydrated, take your meds if you need to, and if you came from one of the raids, absolutely rest if you need to. It broke Symphony of the Night too, but the dev for that AP was quick to fix it, I see. But yeah, otherwise, don't go too far. I will be back in about 3 minutes. I am back. Hello, hello. Thank you so much for sticking through the ad break. I appreciate it as always. I don't know what my brain was trying to do there, but yeah, thank you for waiting. Thank you for the welcome back. I appreciate it. I just one of my friends posted another Uma Musume meme. My source is that I made it the heck up, but like with Tazuna instead. Cause it's true. Oh, you lost cause you didn't have enough guts. No, I got boxed in and I'm a late runner. That's how I lost. It has nothing to do with guts at all. I almost hit the pause button and it's like, that's not why I don't have sound in this video game right now. Hydrate! Good timing. Anyway, I was too busy bothering the cat out in the other room. Wait for it. There it is. Lily, thank you so much for the 89 months. Thank you for rejoining the crew of the Carnelian Sparrow for 89 months. Love hype, Red Mag Bags. Thank you so much for the continued support. There we go. I need to do a thing. Need to look for wherever Dragon is. That is way too small. That's much better. Okay. Oh, I can actually see that. Okay, so I need to get into the that section. How do I get into the that section from there? Okay, I think I'm good. But how do I get to the there? That's the problem I'm having now. Anyway, how's it going? How's everyone? You having a good time zone? Probably this way, actually. You wouldn't download a map in midair while doing sick flips. Samus Metroid, watch me. I just like keep dodging these little flies. There we go. Gonna save down here. Model's art style reminds of an old game called Dragon Force. I think the name is familiar. The artist who does that, as well as this background, is linked at that VGen. Very, very, very happy with Stark's work. Like, oh my god, very, very happy. This was my birthday present to myself like a year and a half ago. Well, no, about a year and a quarter ago, but like, yeah. This was a birthday present to myself, and I don't regret it. It's also a power metal band called Dragon Force, that's true. Like that or the Lunar series, yeah. Also an FF7 enemy skill named Dragon Force, that's also true. Okay, we're about where we need to be. We are not quite where we need to be. I am a little too high, I think. Right, yeah, we do that. We can go down that way. Whee! Won that, okay. Whee! Means I fought the major bosses in order. Again, because I almost always do. I don't think I needed to do that. Oh, that was, there's my Megaton hammer, okay. That's really good information to have. Also, I'm not high enough, I think. Yeah, I go up this way, I think. I don't know the trick. The trick was power bomb. Okay, that makes more sense. Let's keep going. I'm aiming not goodly. Oh yeah, you can still like get hurt afterwards. That's pretty funny. And I just forgot that for some reason I don't. Okay. Are y'all done? May I run really, really fast? Good. Thank you for your cooperation. This is just a save room, but it's also a tunnel. Prime did that a lot. Save rooms like in the middle of like hallways or whatever, if I recall correctly. I should play those again. Those were fun. Yeah, we dancing? Are we dancing? We're dancing. Oh, there you are. There we go. Ridley's gonna be fun. Don't know why I was posing, but you know. Oh cool, I can still just like do that if I want. Don't know why I would, but that is something I can do. Wow, I found a book. Found a story. Don't know why I'm going for checks. At this point, reserve tanks are the only thing I could possibly want. And like, I very clearly have my own last two, things, but... So I just need to leave at this point, which shouldn't be too hard to do. But also, again, I hope everybody is having a good time zone. Don't know why my brain did that. Like everybody is now a Kingdom Hearts currency. Money. Okay, so up through here... Really? That's not one? Okay. That looks suspicious, though. Hearts are also a Kingdom Hearts currency in days. That's true. This is where I admit I've never played 358 Days Over 2. I almost got grabbed. I would have booted. So realistically, I'm kind of between two ideas for, like, the business as usual end of going back to regular streams. Because there's, like, a thing I want to try that isn't technically a challenge run, and a thing and a challenge run I absolutely do want to try. "358 Days Over 2. Yep, 35, and it's specifically 358, not 358. I know a lot about this video game I've never played before. Yeah, and that last week is the start of KH2. The last week is Roxas's summer vacation. I really need to play Days. It's the only, like... I tried it, like, I borrowed it from a friend a long time ago and didn't really like how it played. But I really should probably give it another chance, now that I'm, like, I don't know, not a teenager anymore. I like a lot. It doesn't get better. But like so many people love that game, right? Like so many people like, I told people a long time ago, yeah, I'm not a big fan of that game. People were like, but why? It's like so good. I just need to try it. Preferably on actual hardware because I think it's old enough of a DS game where the touchscreen matters. Do I just like Discord screen share the movie of Days for Mint? And also to refresh myself on its like the intricacies of its plot? Zoom in there for a while. Dang, that was really impressive for me. Mostly matters for setting up the panels. So you can play it on a ahem cough cough legal device. Doesn't really cover the intricacies of the plot. Okay. I know I need to watch it for probably achievements and also for bonuses in Rechain. When, you know, I get over... the final boss of Rechain is, like, really, really rough compared to the GBA version, which was hard, but not, like, as bad. I really liked the GBA version of Chain of Memories better. Like, there's a weird amount of anti-quality of life mixed with quality of life in Rechain, if that makes any sense. Yeah, they gave him an entirely extra phase. It's not the extra phase that killed me, it was the final phase. And also, continue doesn't mean continue. Start the entire fight over again, nerd. Someone make a Super Metroid mod that adds fast travel, please, thanks. Complaints of too easy. The GBA version wasn't even like that easy though. Oh my god, my cat is being annoying, give me a sec. Alright, apologies. GBA version, you trip over at least one game-breaking strategy. Yeah, it was called Sonic Blade. Sonic Blade really helps. I could talk about my criticisms of Chain of Memories, but I really am trying not to be so, like, harsh and negative about things. But, like, so many of the really cool slides are really low value, which means an enemy late game or a boss especially is just gonna break it. Well, I'm taking the long way around, aren't I? Whatever, I have hours to fill here. Reimu. How's it going? Hi, hello. I hope you're having a good time zone. How's it going, friend? Ouchie. Hopefully you feel better soon. Someone add a mod to Super Metroid that lets you screw attack frozen enemies, thanks. There we go. Oh my goodness, why could I not jump? Yeah, I really took the long way around. Look, I have hours to fill here to just finish this game. I don't think people want to watch Smash Ball for like 4 hours. I would have been done yesterday if I didn't end early on Sunday. But, c'est la vie. We are who we are. And who I am is a bird. A bird who does not get enough sleep for various reasons. I have not played Metroid Prime 3, no. I should, I want to, but I was like kind of holding out for a remake. Like a really long time ago now, actually. Sailor V's cool, but you're more Sailor Pluto. I'm more Pretty Cure than Sailor Moon, and I can safely say that now. I am actually like really into Precure now. Like, I've only gotten like halfway through the first season of Futariwa, but like, it's so good. Like, I realized some things about my taste in anime, which is really fitting when you think about it, because like, that's all you're getting. Wow, these guys. One of your past girlfriends compared it to Dragon Ball Z. That's accurate. Yeah, the Magmore Cavern scene was from this. I want to say either... Well, no, I was thinking Melee, but like also Melee would have come out after Prime, I think. The previous area had Torvus Bog theme, yeah. Metroid Prime did a lot of like really good stuff with the classic Metroid soundtrack. Like, Metroid Prime is such a good game. Oh my god, that's all I can really say. Like, god, Metroid Prime is just such a good game. Absolute masterpiece of a video game. I love that game. Oh my god, Metroid Prime 1 and 2, both of them. Like, absolute chef's kiss, no notes. I feel like I'm like going the not right way right now. Except for when it's not, yeah. It's OP, yep. The boss for Spider Ball was not ideal. There were like a couple of parts of Metroid Prime 1 and 2 that did frustrate me, but like not like enough to make me hate the game or detract points from it. It just like kind of boiled down to that one part rather than like this, you know, game suddenly battered like mark against the game. Spider Guardian, I think, for Prime 2, I want to say. I was about to say, I want to say it's a power bomb spot. All our homies hate Spider Guardian less. What is up? Hi, hello. How are you doing? I forget how I make you jump. Believe it or not, you just woke up. Believe it or not, Les just woke up. Okay, I'm full on energy and I really don't care about power bombs for Ridley. I have 60 of them max, which is a little low for a rando, I guess, but you know. I think I have to start this with a power bomb. Or I can start this with a power bomb. Right, yeah, you can knock out of screw attack, technically. This is a really cool arena for Ridley, I'll be honest. Because it's like kind of claustrophobic, but not vertically, which makes it kind of like almost feel like an aerial battle. And considering like you have space jump at this point, you know? I have to time it, I think. I never know how to end this fight. Now I think I get grabbed and do the power bomb thing. Oh, there we go. Boost Guardian is that one part. Yeah. I remember there was just like a couple of bosses in Prime 1 and 2. Keyblade. Somehow Ridley survived. Yep. Anyway, I'm not even really in that much danger because all I have to do is like get back to a save point. Technically, don't even need to farm these guys, but... And if he didn't survive, he was revived. That's true. Somehow Ridley returned. Oops. What's over here? Oh, just a thing. Just a thing for some bird that already beat her game. Fortnite of how Ridley returned is now available, exactly. From here on, Ridley is actually dead, but the Federation somehow has his remains, which doesn't explain a lot for Fusion. Or Prime, right? Because, like, where does Prime fall in the timeline? Kind of from the bottle ship in Other M. Oh. Prime is right after 1-0. Oh, okay. Right before or right after, yeah, okay. Does Metroid still exist en masse? Oh, okay. Actually, yeah. Yeah, because there's so many. Hey, don't keep Metroids as a pet, you freaking idiots, thanks. Because, like, Metroids themselves are kind of, like, extinct outside of 1 and 2. Other M is after Prime, yeah. Ahem. Now we just go beat Mother Brain, which is actually not even really hard. Like, Ridley is a harder boss. It's still one of my favorite parts about Prime 1 and 2. Just like, mostly 1, but like the freaking logs, like the way the tone and plot shift between like Space Pirates and Metroids and the central plot. Like, depending on where you are in the game, the tone does shift in like really good ways. And the Space Pirates, like getting that view into their life is also like really good. Like, how did they live that long? How did they live that long, especially without Mother Brain? How did they make it that far? Yes, some Space Pirates attempted morph ball technology. Yeah, if Metroid was a tabletop RPG, yeah, exactly. I love it so much. I like the idea of tabletop and just players, like some players actually are like playing as Space Pirates. Yeah, when they try to make the morph ball, the Space Pirates were like really funny, but also like not so funny that they became like comic relief goofy. Just their logs were like stellar. those games are really good at environmental storytelling, storytelling in general, world building, environmentalism in general. Like, God, this is what a really pretty game. Metroid Prime is just such a gorgeous video game. Even like by today's standards, it holds up incredibly well graphically, and it was a GameCube game. It's why I don't think hyper fidelity in graphics is like a necessary thing we need to strive for in video games. Like, I genuinely do not see the need to go hyper realistic when like you can do a perfectly good video game like with GameCube graphics and it still holds up graphically. Like, oh my God. Like, I'm absolutely gameplay over graphics, but like, look at Metroid Prime. It's such a beautiful game. It's a beautiful video game to look at. All this time later, it can legally rent a car, I think, at this point, is how old that game is. And it still holds up. It still freaking holds up somehow, like, graphically. GameCube PS2, I think, is where the balance was met. Because, like, things kind of start to feel a little soulless. Not completely, but a little soulless after that, don't they? Like, in terms of, like, you know, the big companies, whatever. That's when it kind of starts to feel a little hollow, doesn't it? Yeah, pretty much same, like... And so going from, like, the advent of 3D into PS2 and GameCube, and, like, yeah. Maybe it's not fair to call the Wii generation soulless, but, like, everything after PS2 and Wii. Oh, do I not have to do this? Oh, fantastic. This is a really cool final boss fight, too. Oh, we're just skipping the final phase. Okay. I haven't played Okami. Oh, I loved that game. Okami was such a good game. I'm gonna save state to check what animals became, because I have that setting randomized. I have some rose-tinted glasses from the GameCube era, but like not as much. Because there were a few gems from the GameCube era that I had not played before and still have not. Like Metroid Prime was a really good example. I didn't play that on release. I wish to God I had now, because growing up with that game would have been really good. I have the HD version on Steam. That's the version I played and do recommend. I mean, I enjoyed it. I don't know if I recommend any other version higher or not. It's the only version I played. But that game is so good. It's so pretty. It's so good. If you need like a nice mood-lifting video game to play, that one. I am keeping the save state there just in case this is like a haha funny like fan tune or something. Oh no, it's just an end. Okay, well, GG. Team 1 has completed all of their games. Congratulations! I had Finishing Leap, I had Teamwork, I had Magnet and Blizzard, a few Triforce pieces, the other scale, some keys, and that's about it. Megaton Hammer was the big one. The room in the tutorial where you have to insert the metal sphere to open the door. There's scrunched up space pirate corpses nearby. Fully believe, yeah, that graphics technology peaked at GameCube. PS2, I think, is probably where it peaks for me. Don't get me wrong, touching up with remasters of those games is good. I like, you know, modern games graphically, I guess. I don't think we need to chase hyper-realistic graphics, because then your games are like 400 gigs in size, and like, you can play it for like 7 hours and it's fully completed and there's no substance, and it's gonna win all the awards at the Game Awards because it had like the depth of the Eyes of the Beholder episode of The Twilight Zone, which is the worst episode of The Twilight Zone. Luigi's Mansion was incredible after playing N64 PS1 your whole life, yeah. Okami is stellar, yep. 10 out of 10, do recommend. The Morphall in this game normally only, or Mother Brain in this game normally you only need gravity for max damage resistance. Mother Brain requires you to vary it to only take 3 E-tanks of damage instead of 6. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I want to play games, not look at them. So like, this chasing of graphics to make games look better is almost always at the cost of gameplay. Tektite Grotto for the bomb, huh? Okay. Oh yeah, no, that was that one. Okay, never mind. Like, I've never liked the trend of games need to look like real life. I don't want to play real life. I want to play video game. I don't want to play as John Office Man who gets in his car and drives home from office work and it looks like literally real life. No, I want to play freaking I shoot lasers out of my hand in space and blow up aliens, or, you know, I want to be a cool looking androgynous red figure in a red coat with a cool tricorn hat and a sword and some magic. I want to play with like knights and wizards and magic and swords and like lasers, and I don't care about real life. I don't. It's why I've never liked sports games, racing games, or modern shooters outside of Halo. See you next time. The most graphical fidelity I will go is the Yakuza games, and that's because they're still wacky and cartoony enough to detract me from real life and are still fun. They're still fun games. I need to play Like a Dragon and Onward, but like I played Yakuza 0 and freaking love that game. And that game is gorgeous. That was a PS4 game. That was gorgeous. But like that's about as much as I'll go, you know, because it's still like not real life enough. Failed to mention it's because of the rainbow beam, but yeah. The Yakuza games are really good. Yeah, and way too many games to play. Like, way too many. Now the question is, the heck do I do with the rest of the day? Because I'm at a loss here.